really did conquer the universe. How Star Wars Conquered the Universe. Alright, so How Star Wars Conquered the Universe is a book written by Chris Taylor. I found out about this guy on the Smoke Snow movie show. They interviewed him and they talked about Star Wars. And pretty much what this book is, it's a history of the Lucas era of the Star Wars. Because now we're in the Disney era. But this book glosses over like the era like in a baseball term. So what this book's really interesting about, it gives you really a lot of info you didn't really know about. Like one thing, like George Lucas. Apparently he was a race car driver, which kind of explains episode 1, the pod racing scenes. And also how he always wanted to edit with all the special editions of Star Wars. Because from a car you gotta keep working it. And that's kind of how he saw his Star Wars movies. He could never get the way he really wanted to. Now I kind of understand Lucas's view of the movies. I may not like these special editions as much as I do the originals, but I still appreciate his mind thinking. Now, this book is not just catered to Star Wars fans. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you do not read this book, there's something wrong with you, because this is so interesting. It's vital if you're a Star Wars fan. Also, if you're a movie fan, because you see Lucas, Francis Coppola, Steven Spielberg, they changed the way movies are made today. Not just special effects, but back then it was all producing, or the companies that did everything, and the directors didn't really have a mind to themselves. These three, all three from USC, came in and completely changed the way movies are made. The thing I really like about this book was how it goes over like the history of Lucas. Lucas, he was inspired by all these things. He was inspired by like The Last Fortress, Flash Gordon. Star Wars is pretty much Flash Gordon. He even tried to make a Flash Gordon movie, but the people who produced the old show would not give Lucas the rights, which he was grateful of later years. Otherwise, this book would have been called How Flash Gordon Conquered the Universe. But what's cool about Star Wars, it took all these inspirations like John Carter, Flash Gordon, all of them. And now, every movie's trying to become the next Star Wars movie. Star Wars saved Star Trek. It also goes more into it. It goes into like the fans of like the 501st Legion, who are people who dress in Stormtrooper outfits, and like a Darth Vader guy. They all like, they cater events to Star Wars, and like they go to the games or something. Star Wars completely changed sci-fi movies. Like the movies Alien. Alien would not have happened if Star Wars never happened. This book, the Star Wars movies inspired James Cameron. James Cameron, he was a truck driver, and he would be the guy who would surpass Star Wars, because Star Wars was the #1. Star Wars and the movie Jaws created the summer blockbuster. If you're a Star Wars fan, check this book out. And I'll leave you with a last passage of the book. In the book it says, "We won't know how Star Wars is really going to be until we're all sitting in that theater in December night. We're all looking at the screen. Everyone in their Star Wars outfits. You see the Disney. You hear, 'When you wish upon a star.'" You're going to be a little confused. It's like, I missed the Fox thing. Then you're going to see Lucas art. And then you're just going to see the words. The 5 words. "A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away." And then the biggest words you ever see, Star Wars, blasted with John Williams Orchestra. It's The Force Awakens, Episode 7. It's coming soon, and the Disney era has truly begun. So I'm going to give How Star Wars Conquered the Universe a 5 out of 5. It's the perfect book. It's so interesting. I recommend anybody to read it. Have you read How Star Wars Conquered the Universe? And what are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. And if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to see more. All too easy.